Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and astrology stars come together to help you. By combining the visual messages of the tarot and the energy of astrology, you can be prepared for the opportunities and the challenges that are coming your way this month. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Chariot, which represents success and victory. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Hierophant, which represents accepted tradition. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Five of Cups, which represents emotional loss. And the tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ace of Cups, which represents new emotional beginnings. The week of the month is the Chariot. This is the card of leaving the past and moving ahead to the future. The energy present this week suggests there may be a lot of forward motion. You may be able to see a glimpse into the future potential, and your ability to command ideas may grow. So you can look forward to success. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius and the 12th house of your chart. Now, it may seem a bit counterintuitive to say the month begins, as the full moon is thought to be the time of fullness and completion. But the full moon is also an opposition, and therefore represents opposing forces and the height of emotional power. Since the opposition is from the 6th to the 12th houses, you will need clarity and a willingness to cooperate with others. And this will be especially true in your work situation. Now, Venus will enter Leo and your 8th house, adding to your ability to be more sensitive and romantic, and maybe even passionate. Make sure you listen to your intuition when it comes to financial and emotional situations. The tarot card for the second week is the Hierophant. It shows a high priest on a throne of power. It represents the power of tradition and social structure. It suggests that there may be a need to approach spirituality and life in general in a more open and fluid manner. A rigid approach may need to be modified, so you may have to be more flexible. As we look at the second week, it contains two significant changes. Pluto, the planet of death and resurrection, will retrograde back into Capricorn and your first house. And Saturn, your ruling planet, will retrograde in the sign of Pisces and your third house. And this is the house of intellect. So Pluto in the first house will force you to reevaluate your personal expression. Have you been able to influence people with your ideas? You may need to change your approach. Saturn in the third house will expose your fears about your personal limitations. You may need to examine your knowledge base. Together, these two energies can change your life. Now, Mercury entering into Gemini, a sign of its power, will help you clarify and organize your mind so you can be more efficient in work and personal issues. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Five of Cups. It shows a despondent man who is not seeing the future. So there may be something that you're sensing deep inside yourself that's troubling you on an emotional level. You may be feeling a loss or a personal disappointment. This may be a good time to let go of the past and look in a new direction. And as you can see, there is a bridge to the future and a castle lying off in the distance. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the third week begins with a new moon in your sixth house of daily routines. This is an interesting placement, for you may become much more aware of your surroundings, the people you work with, and the need to be more efficient and productive. You may study new information or use new technological equipment at work. So it's a good time to polish your working skills. But you are warned not to get carried away by fears or fantasies, because this lunation is squared to Neptune in your third house. Now, you need to understand this is the house of intellect, so you may have to meditate for more clarity. Now, the sun in the seventh house is going into the house of relationships. And this suggests that you need to do activities that improve your personal relationships. So listen closely to the needs of your partners. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ace of Cups. This is a powerful card on the level of sensual and emotional experiences. It suggests new possibilities and happiness that are gifts of the ever-flowing waters of life. On a higher level, it suggests you may achieve a deeper level of spiritual understanding and personal power. As we look into the astrology, the month ends with some exciting and confusing energy. Mars, the god of war, in your eighth house will square Uranus, the god of chaos, in your fifth house. Now, this challenges you to be aware of the deeper feelings of partners and how you share energy and resources with them. Unwise expressions of passion could hurt you. At the same time, Mercury in the sixth house will square Neptune in the third, suggesting you need to be aware of your work responsibilities. Fuzzy thinking and miscommunications can cause troubles at work. Now, there is a sextile between optimistic Jupiter and controlling Saturn, and this may be a bit of a lifesaver, as common sense can help you maintain a responsible attitude. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, subscribe, and ring the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. And if you'd like to arrange a private psychic and spiritual reading with astrology, just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com or professorastrology.com.